Not a single ounce of sunlight. It's just cloudy this morning, man. Hello. Welcome back. Shout out to my man in the reflective vest. He looks like he's putting in some work today. In the cold. He got the Nikes on. Good morning, y'all. And cheers once again. Anyways, the background, isn't the snazziest. I would love to do it of the skyline behind me, but the lighting isn't the greatest. Today is Tuesday? Yeah, man. And today I slept in on accident. Woke up, it's about 10 a.m. local time, Chicago time. Not much going on. Eerily quiet in my world. Nothing in Slack. There hasn't really been a lot of commotion since I gave the big news yesterday. I got a little bit of busy work, some things that I need to finish before my 2 weeks is up. We're gonna spend these next few hours tackling that. It's gonna rain this afternoon. I love a good rainy day. I am a slut for an amazing rainy day. I love rain. I want to have. I'm just playing. We're gonna go grind, and then when we're done grinding, I'm gonna make some lunch, and I'll be back in a second. Taking a slight intermission. I want to give a big shout out to one of my new subscribers because it's her birthday, Ms. Emma Lima, the queen of the Northeast. Happy birthday, Emma. We love you. Also, big shout out to my friend Vlada. Vlada is from Ukraine, if y'all don't know. Slava Ukraini. This is a YouTube channel where we respect Ukraine. Can you imagine living in a country where your vice president is this guy? Really? I wanted to show you guys this flask I got. Anyways, before I get too woke and get canceled, what's up, Charlie? Let me get back and hammer away at the rest of this work for today. I'm back again. Everything that I'm doing today, for some reason, has to do with podcasts. I'm making multiple podcast cover arts. Sounds fancy, but I'm just in Canva. I'm just cooking in Canva. Roast me if you will. It's still cloudy out. You can't tell because the exposure is kind of weird. There you go. There's the clouds. I'm eagerly anticipating the rain right now. These clouds are just, chef's kiss. Ooh, I need it to start drizzling ASAP. Always a good day when Dylan Dennis is getting assaulted. Good job, KSI. The rain is here. Take a listen to that wind, too. Definitely gonna get cozy and perhaps take an afternoon nap. But first, we need to make some lunch. All right, as the storm rages on, let's get cooking. We're gonna be making a little pasta deal. So we're combining this ragu with this butternut squash. Got this on special at Costco, by the way. 2 of these big boys for $4.97 when it's 1 for $3.99 for the ragu, which is ragu. Good deal. We also got some zucchini, some mushrooms, and some onions. We're gonna do the rigatoni. Can't forget the cheese. Shout out goes to another Emma who is in love with cheese. I'll put a picture on the screen. All right, we gotta put away these dishes first. Apologies. Look at this awesome pottery bowl. My grandma made this for me. Shout out Grammy. And yes, I'm wearing the Alex Pereira tank again. Don't hate on me too much. Listen, it's a rainy day. This is comfortable, lightweight. I gotta support Alex Pereira as much as I can before fight night. Also, I got these ice trays the other day. They looked really cool on Amazon because it's like round. It's gonna be like Chick-fil-A nugget ice. Terrible. Do you see how small these things are? Like literally, out of all these 4 trays, maybe enough ice for 1 smoothie, maybe 2. So I'm gonna return these. We got the grimace colored Starbucks cup. Former Starbucks barista. Met a lot of my best friends through Starbucks. She's nice and spotless. So let's get to some cutting. Woo! Shop. We're just slicing and dicing. You know the vibes. I like to think my knife skills are all right. I grew up watching Food Network. I love Giada De Laurentiis too. Giada, if you're watching, I don't know if you're married still, but I wish you good luck in your marriage. And if it doesn't work out, there's always a brilliant young man waiting for you. Let's dice this onion up. I don't know how anyone can dislike onion. Me, I'm a freak. I'll put raw onion on any sandwich, let alone cooked onion. We'll get a little bit of the zucchini. For a cheap cutting board, TJ Maxx. Oh yeah. We gotta hit it with the salt. We'll give it 1 good pinch, 2 good pinches. Let's put it in. That's a good enough serving for lunch. Next up, let's light this sucker and get our veggie sauteing. We got avocado oil. Ah! It's over here. We're good. Hit it with a generous little spray. Make sure we get every corner of the pan covered and ready for our veggies. And this thing is sizzling. So we're gonna give it a stir and season it up a little bit. Salt. Next up, pepper. Of course, we gotta hit it with some garlic powder. First off, though, we gotta hit it with a... Oh, holy, it's so good. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, we got garlic powder going in. Make sure the veggies get a good cook, a good little saute to them while the pasta continues to boil. Give it a little flip, you know. We're getting some browning on the zucchini so far, so that's good. Cheese lover Emma, if you're watching, there you go. Those are not teeth marks, by the way. I don't know how those got there. Don't question the chef, all right? First, we're gonna hit it with a butternut squash. And I'm not gonna lie, ragu always looks kind of weird. I'm not someone to get canned Alfredo sauce ever, but if you're mixing it to make a different sauce, that's how I justify it. We'll hit it with a good amount. We wanna do like pretty much half and half. A lot of beautiful colors going on, and now we're just gonna stir. These puppies are done. They're screaming to get out of the water. We're gonna go ahead and take this over here to the sink. Ignore the tripod. We wanna save a little bit of that pasta water. And then boom, the rest are just gonna go in the strainer. Now this thing is bubbling like clams on the beach. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of cheese. There we go, that looks better. As this sauce finishes up, thickening a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and put the pasta back into it to finish it up, so. It is looking fantabulous. Everything's a little thickened up. Get out of there, zucchini, no! We got that down, let's go do a little mukbang action. Oh, I had an incredible idea for like a beautiful mukbang with the skyline in the back and the cloudy vibes because the rain went away, but I had the wrong mic selected and it didn't pick up any audio during the entire 15 minutes of me eating, so that's wonderful. But all you need to know is that the pasta was solid. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. To the dungeon you go. Squeeze it in there. As you can see, I still don't have bars for my fridge door. I'm waiting for my landlord, my maintenance man, to hook it up, and it's been like 3 or 4 weeks, so everything's just tight in there. The rain is back again. You can see a little bit of sunlight poking through the skyline, a little bit. Cowabunga. Oh, all right. Yesterday, obviously, if you didn't tune into the first ever vlog on the channel, I quit my job. I put in my 2 weeks. What's happened since? Well, number one, I don't know what's going on in my company. There's no messages in Slack. It's eerily silent. I don't really know what to do. So that's fun. Number two, I've got so many ideas. I've got so much stuff I want to do. I've had so many people reach out. I'm blessed to have a great network. Do y'all like the Snoopy blanket? I like the Snoopy blanket. One of the reasons I moved to Chicago is because of these bay windows. Sky's getting brighter ever since I plopped down over here. One of the biggest reasons I left this job, if I didn't cover it yesterday, is that it didn't give me a lot of drive, a lot of fire. You know, if you work in a role that you love, for example, when I worked for the Harris presidential campaign last year, which wasn't without its faults in terms of how it was run, but it motivated me to get out of bed every single day, and I was excited to go to work. I miss being excited to go to work. Even when I worked at Starbucks as a barista, it was fun. You know why? The people. You got to have great people at your job. You know, I don't think a boss is as important as some people might think. And at an adult job, it's more about the environment, you know? What's your mental health like every day when you think about your job? Is it positive association, negative? I don't know. I just know that wherever I go next, you know, something where I can just have a little bit more agency over my personality, my character, and have that like bleed into my work. You know, we're going to be grinding away on LinkedIn. We're going to be grinding away on emails. I have a lot of people to respond to. I've updated my resume. I've updated my LinkedIn. So who knows what the future holds? And speaking about the future, are you all ready for the economy to crash? Did you see this tariff? Oh boy, I hope you got some savings. It's going to get even uglier. And this weather today is kind of ominous. I don't know. It hasn't rained in a while. So maybe a sign of things to come. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be predicting UFC 313. But I'll be having a little bit of Da Bomb hot sauce before I make those picks to make them a little bit more spicy. Get it? Get it now. Peace!